Hello everyone, welcome back to Recursive Gaming. We are doing another episode of MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries, the DLC, Heroes of the Inner Sphere, career mode playthrough. And we're going to take on this next campaign hero mission in the career mode. Once again, the difficulty is too low for me to worry about salvage. I don't think I'm going to get high tier weapons, but we have enough shares to where it looks like we're getting all the salvage anyway. So... Alright, so this is the same lance we ran last time. Oh man, I'm tempted to run the Orion. Because it's a cool mech. But I'm more likely to get full use out of the LRMs by staying outside of minimum range. So I'll stick with the Archer. It's such a cool looking mech though. Anyways, here we go. Behind us?
Territory seem to have saved a lot of lives, and countless more civilians are being evacuated by the Cerberus hounds to neighboring planets.
Looks really cool with those missile pods on either side of the shoulders like that.
From the evacuation sites, in order to ensure they all get away cleanly. That means it's time to put your neck on the line. Your job is to stage a diversion and hold off the forces for as long as you can. The capitalists have provided us maps of these battlegrounds, outlining where you should start. Good luck.
Wow. I'm not sure, but it feels like my medium lasers are doing a lot more damage. So the higher tier medium lasers are making a difference. It's kind of cool, the feeling, being able to destroy mechs faster and easier as you go along. And you're piloting the same mech, right? So you're like, why is stuff dying faster? I didn't have to shoot it as many times. But I really think it's because of the higher tier weapons. So I'm just doing that much more damage. It's a good feeling, not just because you're doing more damage, but like the whole point of playing a game like this is to get that feeling of building up something from nothing, right? So you start with a really crappy mercenary company with a couple of mechs, and you've got tier 0 weapons, and you know it takes forever to kill stuff, and you're just having to claw your way through every mission. So as you improve your mechs, you get the hero mechs, you get the higher tier weapons and the double heat sinks, and as you start just, you know, getting the Star Leak era tech. Yeah. Anyways, as you start getting all those improvements, it feels good. It feels really good. It's like your mercenary company that you've worked so hard to improve from nothing is now at the level it is now. It's very satisfying, at least for me. It's part of the reason I play this MechWarrior series to begin with. That's what I love about it. Okay, minimum range. Whoa, hold on a second. These things are dangerous. See what I mean?
Hostiles inbound. Brace for contact, Commander.
Looking forward to seeing how much damage this guy pushes out at the end of the mission. I think I'll win out with my increased range, though. In an open map like this, my LRMs is going to put out quite a bit of damage. And the longest range weapon he's got is the PPC and the 2 large lasers, which I mean, if he gets good hits, then yeah, he'll do good damage at range, but LRMs just don't really miss, especially if they're Artemis. Man, that's satisfying. And pretty close to my minimum range. I'll do the last shot for a little while. No? Okay. Never mind. Well, this mission's easy so far, guys. Stuff stays at range and we just tear it apart, huh? Except for this one thing stuck behind the hill. Yeah. It's behind the hill, buddy. Okay. So, one way to, I think, improve the pathing is to make it so that, it might be a little unrealistic, but I think it would help with pathing a lot if tanks and mechs and everything in the game didn't have as much trouble going up elevation. So for instance, mechs can't really climb up certain elevations. They have to go around. Like they have trouble with cliffs, and it can be kind of ridiculous how small the cliff is, and they still have trouble with it. But anyways, if they made it to where things in the game didn't have as much trouble with elevation, then that tank wouldn't have gotten stuck there. It was stuck behind... I didn't mean to shoot the SRM. It was stuck on that ledge. And it wouldn't have been if it could have climbed up the incline. Let's see if I can climb this. Yeah, I can climb this. Okay, we're going to go after this guy. But the AI wouldn't go up that cliff. Like, the AI would have trouble with that if it didn't have jump jets. So. That was fast. Don't explode, don't explode. Okay, I think we're safe. It's weak. Alright. Additional amount earned? No thanks. Let's get out of here. The heaviest mechs we'll find out here are medium and heavies. And heavies not for a while. If all we've seen so far is lights and mediums, I'm not going to get any good salvage. Not worth staying. Plus, nobody likes fighting in the city. Fighting in the city sucks.
There, it's one of the more tanks. Destroy it.
Ah, one of the marked tanks. I'm on some kill quests. So let's take out that tank. I don't have enough ammo. I guess we're staying for this last round. Aha. Come on. Got it. Right there on the left, it shows the jobs. I just realized that. Huh. Well, I mean, it went away, but it showed it for a second. That's cool. I'm not really hunting Shadowhawks, so I'm gonna go ahead and bug out. I'm not gonna earn much from killing it. Okay. If it shows itself, I mean. Miss. It's gonna go down fast, though. Wow. Well, our lance is looking good, guys. Our mechs are pretty good. Looking forward to tier 5 weapons on these things, but we're definitely a long way from when we started.
Alright, I've got a word from Leon
Yeah, that's why I came to evac. Let's go. Nothing worth worrying about. Single heat sinks. Nothing worth picking up, like I said. Share cost is lower, but value is higher, so I'll take that. And that. Nothing higher tier. Yeah, we're good to go. Oh, nice. He did quite a bit of damage. Sniping those helicopters with the large lasers and PPC, huh? Alright, so we got tier 2 and tier 3 large laser. Very nice. It says, thank you for your efforts in defending our honored citizens. Even though the Cerberus Hound's ancestors were not Capellans by birth, the Hounds themselves stand as a testament to the Capellan ideal that everybody has a right to earn citizenship in this great nation. We thank you for preserving our people and, most importantly, our valuable military assets. You're very welcome. And really, there's nothing else? Okay, so that was a really short hero campaign mission with no hero mech at the end. I'm not sure how... Yeah. I wonder if you just get those based on your reputation within whatever house you're, currently in the area of space you're at. So they're kind of like high value quests. Let's see if I can find one. Like, they're kind of like these, but house dependent, maybe. Yeah, it says Davion and Lao. So I guess they're kind of like high reward quests, even though it looked like a campaign quest. Anyways, we're gonna continue going after these campaign quests because that's what we're doing right now. Let's track the next one. We're going to do working for Davion. And we got a long ways to travel, guys. We can't even travel there in one go. It's too far. So I'm going to pause the recording. And when you guys see me again in a couple seconds, I will have stopped by on some marketplaces on the way there to see if we can get some more double heat sinks, maybe a hero mech or something. We'll see if I find anything good. I do need to get a few more assault mechs. My lance needs to be a bit heavier. As you can see, I was a few tons short of a full lance the last time I went out on that mission. So I do need some heavier mechs. We'll see what I can find. Alright, so I'm going to pause the recording and you guys will see me again in just a second. Alright guys, we have finished. After selling off most of the mechs in my cold storage and a lot of the stuff in the market, a lot of my weapons, as you can see I'm running low on weapons now. These are my weapons. So I sold a lot of weapons, equipment, and mechs. I had 22 million C-bills to go through. I ended up finding one pilot worth the hire at a 58 skill ceiling, so that's almost perfect. 60 I believe is the top. And so we're running really low. We can only travel for 66 days before we're out of C-bills, but yeah, we got one pilot. We got a couple of stuff off the market. We got some double heat sinks, about 5 or 6, and managed to get a few weapons at about tier 2 for the new mechs. We got 2 new mechs. We got an AS-7 RS Atlas and a CP-11P Cyclops. I like the Cyclops because it has a Guardian ECM. So the Guardian ECM will come in handy. It's passive. You don't have to activate it, although you can. But passively, it keeps your team safe. It makes all of the enemy's weapons 20% less accurate. So that's actually massive. That's huge. So that's going to be really helpful. This mech needs a little work. Needs some higher tier weapons. I'd like to be able to fit 2 LB-10s and get rid of the missiles. So it would be running 2 LB-10s and 4 medium lasers. but this is the build we've got for now. It's pretty solid. 502 armor, 64 speed for an assault mech is really good because most assault mechs only run at 48.6, so it's slightly faster than most assault mechs. Good firepower, good armor, good cooling. Here's the loadout. Oh, before we go to the loadout, this is my new paint scheme for all my mechs. I wanted something different and unique, and I was getting tired of just the generic paint scheme, so I went with something really crazy, and I like it a lot. So here's the loadout for the Cyclops. Here's the Guardian ECM. I'm only running 6 double heat sinks for 2.2 heat cooling. We've got 4 medium lasers. I could have fit an additional LB10 here, but when I did, I didn't have enough weight left over for double heat sinks or the SRM4s. So we'll continue fiddling with it until we get it perfect, but this is a good mech, especially because of this Guardian ECM, and also because of how fast it is. Then here's the Atlas that we picked up. This also has a medium autocannon slot, not a large one, but it sacrifices that for 2 large energy hardpoints in the arms. So we're running double PPCs, an LRM-15, and an LB-10. It's very heat efficient at 2.6, which it needs to be because we're running PPCs. So about the same firepower as the Cyclops, with quite a bit more armor. This thing has 608 armor. That's 100 more armor than the Cyclops. This thing is a walking massive tank. The firepower isn't the highest, but it's pretty solid, and it takes forever to get anywhere, running very slow, so it's important to have some long-range weapons, which it does. So it's a good mech. Alright, so now we have the ability to run some heavier mechs with more armor. We should have an easier time in these missions coming up. And all of the heavy mechs that we do have that are not assault mechs do have very good variants that hit above their weight class and have better than average armor, so our lance is coming together, looking pretty good. On the star map, we finally traveled from here all the way up here. That travel alone probably cost us 2 million Z-bills or more. So it can get expensive to travel the map. Have not checked the market yet, but we're going to look for no double heat sinks. We are kind of in the middle of nowhere, so that's not too surprising. So let's take a look at our contracts right here. Campaign Hero Mission. Targeting House Kurita for House Davion. The difficulty has ramped up to 65, so we're going to be looking for that high tier salvage. Tonnage limit is 270. Let's go ahead and get started. Running the heaviest mechs we've got may not be the best idea, but the Cyclops would be an excellent mech to include because of the Guardian ECM. So I've got the Beagle active probe on the Archer. I might just run that. We've got the Orion, which is a very solid mech. Tell you what, let's take the Cyclops with the Guardian ECM. I want that passive protection for my team. I really do. How much do we have left? Not enough. We can't be doing that. Can we take both hunchbacks? Yes. But a 60 tonner would be better. What to do, guys? I don't have a 60 ton mech, I don't believe. I have the dragon, the hero dragon that I still haven't built. I could build him and we could run that. I think it's better to take both hunchbacks than it is. Okay. To take 3 mechs. I really want that Guardian ECM. So, I mean, I could sacrifice the 90 ton mech, right? We could take some 70 ton and 75 ton mechs instead. But I really want to see what impact that Guardian ECM has for protecting the team. I want to see if it's noticeable and we all take less damage overall. So we're just going to run this team right here. Best pilot is now going in the number 2 slot, as always. And then we're going to try and run it down from there. So 52 for Tom Hanks, followed by, I believe, Captain Morrison. We're going to see how well Tom Hanks does. I did give some serious thought to retiring him. He didn't do too well in a few missions, but he might do better. Most of his skills are actually in weapons. Let's take a look. This is the other option. Yeah, actually Captain Horner beat you by just a little bit. Let's put Captain Horner in the last spot with the lowest skill. And the reason I chose Captain Horner over Hanks is because instead of in weapons, I would rather the points be here in heat management, armor, and evasion. I consider those to be more important skills. So, looks like this is the team we're going to run. Looking solid. Let's do it. We're 10 tons short, so unfortunate. But we're running 4 mechs instead of 3, so it's a good trade-off. Or is it? I could have run 1 Atlas instead of 2 Hunchbacks. Yeah, the Hunchbacks are probably a better choice. The Atlas can take a lot more damage, but you're never guaranteed the enemy's going to focus the mech that has all the armor, right? So I'll just take as many mechs as I can.
Of the town on your map. If we hurry, we may still have a chance to save him. Looks like we found the place, Commander.
We made it. Are you a sight for sore eyes? It all happened so fast. Listen, most of my security detail has been destroyed. Right now, you're our only line of defense against these bastards. Keep them from reaching us, then we can talk.
Hostile forces just crossed the perimeter, Commander. They're heading your way.
Doing my best not to hit too many of the buildings. That took a little bit of damage from that Jenner. Okay, here we go. We're mostly short range brawlers. We've all got SRMs and medium lasers. Even the Cyclops is in a brawling build. It doesn't really have too many long range weapons, I don't think. Yeah, that's a brawling build. So none of us are really long range, but definitely going to do our best. Get a bit of FPS drop. But it won't save him from the SRMs. Well, maybe it will. Spoke too soon, guys. Or did I? Nope. Difficult to land. Yes. Ah. Okay. So far, so good. The team isn't really taking damage. I don't know if the AI is smart enough to activate the ECM and toggle it into anti-countermeasures mode so that it actually counters the enemy's ECM. But I guess we'll know for sure if we encounter ECM on any enemy mechs. So the way ECM anti-countermeasures work when you toggle the mode is if you encounter ECM on an enemy mech and you also have ECM, when you toggle your mode, it cancels theirs out. If they don't have the ability to toggle, then their ECM is basically rendered invalid or inoperable, right? Because you canceled theirs out with yours. So that's the Guardian ECM he's carrying. If he toggles it when ECM is nearby, it will cancel theirs out and we'll be free. And their ECM will not affect us. So, long story short, if ECM is nearby and it continues affecting us, I'll know that he's not toggling it. And that would be bad. Because I want him to toggle the mode, otherwise I have to pilot so I can toggle it. Oh man. Well, it doesn't matter.
You must have really kicked over the Beachhead here, Commander. More hostiles inbound.
Doing good so far. I like this paint job, man. It's really cool looking. The glowing green skeletons against the dark blue background with the black highlights. It's really cool looking. Mech's coming on the left. Mech incoming on the right. Missed. I'm gonna chase him though. Don't want him destroying too much of the city. Okay, did some good damage. Lay off me with those machine guns, bro. Stop it. Alright, I gotta get out of here. Hopefully it doesn't explode. Nope, he's exploding. Woo, okay, I made it. Made it out. Let's see. I'm going to get the Vulcan here. I lost targeting. Another Vulcan. Man, I keep losing it. I think it's because they're jumping. Yeah. Okay. Nice shot. Meanwhile, I missed mine. Oh, doesn't matter. I think the ECM is helping, guys. We're not taking very much damage. So I have this theory that ECM will impact the AI more than it impacts the player. So 20%, like how do you replicate that for a player, right? You can't just make a player automatically miss 20% of his shots. Either he misses or he doesn't. So what happens is the ECM makes the reticle go crazy, right? Our UI starts buzzing, but I can still land shots with that. At least it is more difficult, but not that bad. For the AI, I think a 20% chance to miss calculates to being much more effective against the AI than it is against me. So I think Guardian ECM will do a lot to keep your lance safe and taking less damage, because the AI is really impacted by it. At least that's my current theory.
Vehicle spotted. Ready up. Battle mech spotted.
Target acquired.
Lost targeting at the last second. Come on. I just want to end this thing before it gets in the city. It'd be a pain in the butt to track down once it's in the city. Can't. Wow, this guy's staying up. He's only got one small laser, so it's not like he's dangerous, but... Alright. I don't like that. I'm taking damage now, aren't I? Whoa, FPS drop. On big open maps like this, I wonder if FPS drop happens because it's loading the rest of the map. Every time I peek above a ridge and I have to look out at all the mountains. Come on. It hits, but... I'm still pretty healthy, considering they focused me for the most part. I haven't taken much damage. And it even, I just noticed.
Late last night,
Hold on.
my estate was attacked by an unknown battalion, led by a strange victor. They've taken my daughter. Commander, she's the only family I have left. So I beg you, help me bring her home.
I've got the coordinates, Commander. We're good to go whenever you're ready.
Yeah, good to go. Let's get out of here. I just noticed, I was going to say, on the top left where it shows your squad mates, it has an ECM, a green ECM next to the Cyclops. So that's cool. I wonder if that means he toggled his ECM mode. I wasn't paying attention, so I didn't see if it was there the entire mission. Looks like we gotta go save this guy's daughter. We're making good progress. I might be able to finish the rest of this hero campaign in this one episode, if I'm lucky. If I make good progress, we move pretty fast. Let's see. Low tier stuff, not worth taking. I'll take this stuff. Any double heat sinks? Nothing. Running out of luck on our salvage, guys. That's a good deal. But the rest of this isn't really worth taking. Whatever. We'll just do that. Okay. Okay. Here we go, part 2. Thank you for saving me, Commander. I again apologize for not being able to meet with you in person, but my injuries will prevent me from traveling anytime soon. Some time ago, I received a confidential briefing from the Ministry of Information, Intelligence, and Operations, warning me that they had received reputable intelligence that pointed to a potential plot against my life, and possibly the entire Raman system. They implored me to reinforce my security detail and be vigilant of any suspicious activity among my subjects. I reached out to you in hopes that you would be able to bolster my protective detail until the M2O gave the all clear. Sadly, it appears I was not fast enough in employing your services. Shortly before you arrived in system, my estate was attacked by an unknown force. I do not know who these people are, but they have captured a number of my personal staff, and most importantly, my daughter Samantha. They now seem to be reinforcing their hold on my estate and the surrounding territory, appearing to have no intention of leaving. Samantha's safety is paramount. She is my heir, and the only family I have left in this world. I have taken command of the Draconis March Militia, stationed here on Raman, and they have prepared a counter-offensive to drive these mystery raiders off of my lands. We believe that they have moved Samantha and my captured staff to a holding facility a few clicks away from my estate's grounds. I'm counting on you to secure the prisoners and a landing facility for the Draconis March Militia, where we will launch a counter-offensive to run down these bastards. Don't let me down, Commander. Alright. How far away? Same place. And repairs will cost 120% more. No thank you. Not interested in that. But you can't just travel to like a random planet like one of these and repair. I figured out that if it's not a world inside of conflict zone, it doesn't have a market. So you have to go to an actual market like this in order to repair if you're trying to leave the conflict zone. Let's see. There's a cantina. I needed another one. Let's kill 6 quick draws. Get rid of the Vulcan and repair. Oh crap. What did we lose? Nothing. Just damaged. That's not good, but I mean. Repairs. Sure. And repairs. Okay. Check the market. Or check the barracks. Yeah, that's nice. But it's really not that worth it. It's not that much better than what I've got now, so I'm not going to worry about it. Double heat sinks is what we're looking for. Yes, look. 1 double heat sink. What do you know? Let's see. I've got... how many? 6 double heat sinks. And a lot of my mechs are now running double heat sinks in their builds. So it's worth it to keep checking, guys. They are rare, but eventually you'll have enough to actually start using in your mechs. And not worry about saving them, right? And just only have like your best mechs with double heat sinks, but you'll be able to have double heat sinks in all of your mechs. So, yeah, we're trying not to take too long, right? That was the whole point. Let's get back. Contracts right here. 315 tons. Going to be more difficult. Part 2. Duke Thaddeus Cole wants us to find his daughter, Samantha, the heiress of House Cole, and bring her back with us. We need to find her and see if we can convince her to head home. The first step is to secure a landing zone so that Duke Cole can send in Draconis March militia reinforcements. Going for salvage again. And looks like we can take a heavier mech this time. Let's run the Black Knight and no, the Marauder. Yeah, we're only 5 off. I don't have any 80-ton mechs, so this is looking like the team. Can't take the King Crab. I could take the Orion. Yeah, remember I said the Orion was better than the Marauder by just a little bit. So we'll take the Orion and the Black Knight. I think the Orion might actually be better than the Black Knight too. So we'll switch. Where? Okay, so excellent. Archer. It's a good looking lance, guys. It's coming together, huh? Let's do this.
Just outside the perimeter of where the Duke's assailants are holding his
low visibility.
among other hostages. The Duke
Oh
has
no.
pledged to commit the Draconis March militia to assist in the assault, but we'll need to secure a landing site for them first. Once you've destroyed the radar dishes directing the anti-aircraft fire, our employer promises to land a few extra units to help you out. There are several artillery batteries in the area. Search for them and silence those guns. You've been spotted. Expect incoming bombardments.
Yeah, you don't say. Well, this sucks, guys. One of those missions. Lots of movement in these missions. Really got to pay attention. So at least I'm piloting a mech that has a little faster than something in like an assault mech. I'm running at 64 instead of 48. Makes a big difference. Okay. You guys are just hitting the hill. Oh no. We're landing hits. Alright, so we're going to keep going this way. I'm planning to cut across once we get further up here. People are taking damage. Morrison in the Orion is taking some damage, and I have taken some as well. I've taken at least one hit. Alright, so we're going to cut across soon. Alright, here we go. Nope. Hit the hill. Yeah, so it looks like that ECM next to their names up above in the Cyclops. Looks like that ECM is there the whole mission, whether we're next to an ECM mech or not. So either he runs with it always toggled on, or that's just how it always looks, whether it's toggled on or not. Wish I could see.
Scratch that target off the list.
Okay. Oh, come on. Aw.
One down.
Whoa. Hopefully I evaded that. Hard to tell for sure. Oh, I just saw it. You see that red icon with the squiggly lines? I think that means it was affected by the ECN. So that means a lot of the stuff I've been fighting has not been affected, because I haven't really seen that icon very often. So it looks like the ECM has a pretty short range. Or maybe the Cyclops just isn't staying close enough for me to see its effects all the time. Okay. Gonna cut across. Get this one, I believe, right here. No. Yeah, I'll get this one first. I can see it. Okay, got it. There's something else though. Is there another one? No. Okay. Yeah, let's go this way. Team is looking moderately healthy. Except for Morrison and the Orion. Yikes. Turn. Oh, I think I evaded. Going down the hill. Oh, okay, evade. Okay, good. Those aren't exploding. Oh. I like the music. The music definitely changed as well. New music whenever you're going up against these missions. So that's cool. It is, man, it is kind of intense. It really is. I can feel the tension. It's a good mission design. I like the inclusion of the bombardments. It's a bit annoying, but it's also good. Alright. Alright, so we should be making good progress. Those bombardments, less cannons to shoot, so theoretically less bombardments coming through. Let's see, how many we got left? One across the hill, and then one in the cul-de-sac, for lack of a better term. What would you guys call that? A crater? In the middle of a crater? Or a ring of hills or mountains? Not sure. Alright, here we go. Where is it? I'm guessing that's a target. Was that the only one? Okay. Oh, I'm just destroying satellite uplinks. That's why the bombardment stopped. I got all of the cannons. All that's left is the satellite uplinks so I can get reinforcements. Cool. I'm going the long way around apparently. Turn to the left. Have not seen salvage in a long time, guys. Those loot boxes. Have not seen them in a very long time. I'm wondering if there's less of them in the campaign hero missions, and I'll only see them in different types of missions. But I think that they need to adjust that in a patch. It's a cool feature, but it feels bad that I know they exist and I just haven't seen them in a very long time. So I wish that they would have, you know, included more of them all over the place. It's like free candy or like finding treasure. It's just a good feeling. So to keep that as sparing as it is, I think is a bad design decision on their part. Okay. Let's go.
You've reached the target facility. Wipe out their defenses. I've been informed that support is on its way. Let's hope they make it.
Gotta circle around. Oh, reinforcements. Very nice. Drop them down right in the middle of them. Thank you, sir. Nice. Feels like we're going a bit into the hornet's nest, guys. squirrely. Well, my guys are missing a lot. See all those shots going right by it. Oh no, not again. Ah, great.
Move in. Keep the base clear of any additional hostiles while we take control. Here come the strike team.
Oh my gosh. This is gonna suck. Oh, I'm taking damage. This capture's taking way too long. I'm thinking I want to go take out those cannons. Yeah. I think I got hit by that. Alright, so I'm gonna go look for those cannons because this damage is insane.
And they're going to want to stop this invasion before it starts. Hold
Seems like they're really spread out on the map though.
it. Been relayed and they're on the
Not sure
run.
this is a good idea.
Joining you shortly.
See? They're way, way over there. They're all over the place. Yeah. They're still capturing. I think the best thing might be just to stay, deal with the bombardment, because capture rate is actually pretty high. Capturing pretty fast. And those cannons are just so far away. I don't see us being able to get them all very quickly. Got him. 66%.
Have just been dropped in, Commander. They're heading your way.
Oh, enemies in range, huh? Stops the capture? Of course it does. Alright. Continue capturing, guys.
Point captured, Commander. Now you need to hold it.
Oh, wasn't paying attention. Oh, looks like the capture's done anyway. Whoa. Alright, come here. That's right, I'm talking to you. Alright, gotcha. More mechs. Let's get them, guys. What? Oh dear lord. Ouch! This is not cool. Wow. Alright, so I have taken lots of damage. Kinda want that to stop. Oh man, finally. That's intense, guys.
Daughter has been found alive and in good health. She wishes to speak with you. Patching her through now. So, you're my rescuer, huh?
I didn't need the assist, but it's still greatly appreciated. What I do need is for you to not hand me back to my dad just yet. I was able to drop a tracker in the vehicle that nabbed me. I want to get to the bottom of who these goons are and why they're after my family. I'm heading over to your dropship now. We'll talk soon.
Whoa. Very cool. That's awesome. She sounds really capable as far as princesses go. Alright, I think I got enough time left for one more mission. Let's do it. Okay. Here's the salvage. Nothing too great. Nice high tier AC5s. Any double heat sinks? No. Okay. Just tier 2. The highest you got right there. So we're gonna pick up some salvage. We'll take that one. No. I do want these AC5s. Guess we don't need all of them, right? Four AC5s is good. Okay. The Orion pumped out some good damage. Okay. And completed that. We get some superchargers. And a lot of career reputation. I'll take that. Ooh, very nice. Where's that at? War Dog, I believe. Right here. Turn speed. That's a very nice upgrade. I'll think about putting that on my mechs later. That's right, I haven't been putting any upgrades on my mechs. I've just been doing the loadouts. Those 2 new assaults I got have not been upgraded. I need to load upgrades on my mechs. Alright, but I'm not going to worry about that now. What? Is this really? No, that can't be right. We just haven't accepted it yet. It's right here. Samantha Cole. So here's the deal, Commander. The tracker I dropped in their vehicle worked. Using House Cole's resources, we've determined that they have fled to the Draconis Combine. House Cole can't deploy House forces to respond without risking all-out war with House Kurita, but I can't risk them attacking my family again. We need to take the fight to them on our own. I'm sending you coordinates to a communications outpost that they appear to have recently set up. If you can take it out, we'll disrupt their operations and make it harder for them to carry out whatever it is they are planning. In the meantime, while they're distracted, I'll follow my planted tracker and investigate their operations and see if I can figure out exactly what they're up to. She's gonna do all that by herself? Girl, you are crazy. Okay. Where are we going? On the edge of Kurita space. Okay. Going further into enemy territory. First, I'm going to head over here and repair. As we do. Because 35%, 120% more costly to repair in that conflict zone? No, thank you. So it looks like we actually won't have time to do another mission in this episode because we're getting pretty close to an hour. If I did another mission, then we're running close to an hour, 15 minutes or something for an episode, and I try to keep them within an hour. So we're going to repair, and then we're going to travel over there, and that'll be the end of the episode. Transfer the Jenner over. Let's repair. I still have a collection quest for LRMs. Haven't been finding any though. I might have to drop it. Yeah. I'm not really finding any double heat sinks. No, nothing. Anyone in the barracks? No, nobody. Okay. So we're repairing, blah blah blah. Hero Mech plus a cantina. We'll check that out real quick. It's always fun to chase Hero Mechs in the market, just to see what is on offer. If it's good enough, I'd be willing to sell some mechs I don't need. It's just a trebuchet. 15 million for it. Goodness, it better be amazing. Alright, it's got Streak SRM and normal SRM? Why mix the two? That's just dumb. It's got some medium pulse lasers and an AMS. It's got no heat sinks on it at all, guys. It's a very hot build. Default heat on this trebuchet. This thing would overheat so fast. Nah, that's not a good build at all. It doesn't come with double heat sinks. You get nothing out of it. For 15 million? What a ripoff. You guys are dumb. Some variants in the game are just bad. Okay, let's check the market. No double heat sinks. Darn. No LRMs.
Ready for mission briefing and drop preparation.
Nobody really that good in the... Okay, so we're gonna travel. Let's get over there and let's get set for the next episode. The next mission. Okay, contracts. 340 ton limit. It's climbing. So it's going to be more difficult again. Alright, so next time, in the next episode, I will just go ahead and start and we'll be in the mission. So we'll start the next episode off with a bang and get going. Samantha Cole has told us she'll return home if we help out with her mysterious mission. As long as all we have to do is destroy a comms facility, that should be right up our alley. Okay. Well, you guys know what we're going to be doing next episode. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.